everyone! I'm back with a brand new recipe. Today I'm going to explain to you how to make almond flour crepes, or as I call them, almond chinken. First, we're going to go through the ingredients. We need 1 egg, almond flour, milk, psyllium husk, which is like gluten, and we need a bowl, a whisk, a spatula, and a little spoon to measure the almond flour. The first step is to crack the egg into our bowl. Next, we're going to add a tablespoon of almond flour into the egg. Since almond flour doesn't have gluten in it, we need to add some psyllium husk, which kind of acts like gluten and holds the dough together well. Now that we added the psyllium husk, the next step is to add in 2 tablespoons of milk. Make sure you preheat the oven already so that when we put the dough in, the pan is really nice and hot. I usually put it to 2/3 of the high settings. You want to mix the dough really well, and you want to do it quickly because once the pan is hot, we need to put the dough in right away. Otherwise it will get too thick from the psyllium husk. You also want to make sure that you spread out the oil, and this is 1 tablespoon of olive oil, evenly in the pan so that the dough doesn't stick. Once the pan is hot, we want to put in the mixture into the pan, and we want to spread it out right away once we put it in. This is going to be a little bit thicker than a regular pancake. Our crepe is baking in the pan now, so it's going to only take a couple more seconds before we have to try and turn it around. You can check underneath to see if the crepe is ready to be turned. It should be pretty brown on the bottom. Now it's time to turn around the crepe. This is the most difficult task in this whole exercise. You want to get a good grip under the crepe, at least half of the crepe, and then you want to really quickly turn it around. Just like this. As you can see, the crepe turned out nice and brown. So we want to make sure the other side turns out approximately the same level of brownness. This kind of crepe needs a little bit more oil just so it doesn't stick. So you want to make sure that once it's done, you put it on a piece of paper towel so you can take some of the oil off of it. Now we're going to take out our crepe. I'm sure it looks delicious. Plate, please. Ta-da! Perfect. I like to put Nutella inside my crepes. It may not be the healthiest choice, but it's tasty. You can put roughly a tablespoon of Nutella on your crepe, and you want to make sure you spread it around evenly. You can then add coconut, or if you don't like coconut, you just keep the Nutella by itself. Ooh, a hairy hand! Now the last step is to roll up the crepe. You want to start small, because it's going to get bigger anyways. Now, our almond flour crepe, or almond chinka, is ready to enjoy. Have fun!